Good day, everyone. Hello. Hello. I don't know who's listening, so I'm just going to say everyone. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a drive-in chat. I've been traveling a little bit. Well, not a little, well, just for a week and a half I was traveling, so just put my window up. Yeah, just traveling. I went to London, Ontario, just for a week. It was nice to go for that little drive. It rained a lot, So, I mean, it rained halfway there. I was following the storm. I even tried pulling over and looking at the satellite, looking for the break in the clouds, and hopefully finding the eye of the storm so I could follow that instead of these heavy clouds. But no, as soon as I got to the Quebec-Ontario border, New Brunswick-Quebec border, it stopped. So had a few close calls. There was some people that didn't quite make it through. Saw some not so nice things. I shouldn't really be talking about those things while I'm driving. But there's a certain highway that bypasses Montreal. It's the number 30. So if you're from the area, or if you've driven across Canada, then you'll know the highway that I'm talking about. Usually people are pretty good as far as speed goes on that highway. Even though it's not a really busy highway, I think the speed is more problematic in the city, closer to pretty much the belly of the beast, as I like to say. Montreal is it's not my favorite spot, and it's a difficult highway when you're traveling westbound. It's difficult to find the on-ramp to get on it, and once you see it, there's like 3-4 cars have got to get on the ramp at the same time, and there's only room for one car, so it's pretty tricky, pretty stressful. And then once I got on the highway, I almost got sideswiped coming the other, and it was not pretty. And as I'm getting comfortable on this highway, I had this car just come screaming by me. I'm like, wow, there's gonna be some issues there. And sure enough, about 10 or 15 minutes later, I come around a bend, and I see all the flashing lights, and well, he didn't make it, let's put it that way. It was and then all of a sudden everybody around me just slowed down to little bit below the speed limit. It was pretty traumatizing to see what happened to him and his car. I don't care about the car, it wasn't good. Anyway, so I made it to Ontario and back safely, and lots and lots of rain. I cannot get over how much rain has been from southwestern Ontario all the way to the east coast. It's just incredible amounts of rain, to the point when you're driving, you barely see over your hood. It's that bad. And with all this rain, I mean, it's good that the fires are out. Yay. Thank goodness those fires are out. And the only problem is now, all the gardens are super saturated. I don't know if anybody else has had good luck with their gardens, but I don't know. I'm just on my way to check the other garden to see what's going on there. But this garden here it's just soaked, and the plants are not liking it. They don't like sitting in water, and there's nothing really I can do about it. In the last video I was telling you about the bathtub effect, and I'm afraid that that's what I'm going to come across. Now, I was watching this one channel that I watch. He's called Boss. Oh gosh. Well, his nickname is Boss of the Swamp, but I can't remember the name of his channel. I'll tag his channel in the description here. He's a phenomenal guy. He really is. But the particular video that I'm talking about, he was experimenting with greenhouse grown vegetables versus, the garden that he built in his yard. And, boy, it's hot in here. Oh, okay. Get some air going here. And what he discovered, and this was last, so a year ago. Was it a year ago? Maybe it was, might have been 2 weeks. No, it was a year ago. He noticed that the garden that was outside wasn't doing so well. And the garden that was in the greenhouse was just flourishing, and it was so beautiful, and just the amount of produce he was getting off the greenhouse. And the only difference is, in the greenhouse, he was using rainwater that had come from the well, not rainwater that had just freshly fallen from the sky. So the water that goes into the well, I mean, it's filtered and it's clean, and the trees take care of any toxins. And he said he would sit in his yard or look up at the sky. I don't think he sits ever. Once you see his channel, you'll probably know that he doesn't sit down. But he noticed that there was a lot of, and I don't want to say the word because, there was a lot of things in the sky drawing lines, and I know I'm talking cryptically, but if you know, you know. But he did notice that there was a lot, and he went on an app that showed air traffic, and so he researched the types of planes that were flying over, and the type of plane that was flying over always had the unusual thing coming out the back. And he also noticed that a lot of the trees in the area were starting to, it looked like they were the leaves were, getting burnt by something. Not charred, like not fire, but just like an acidic type of burn. But I'm hoping that the gardens around this area are still healthy, and just the only reason they're not doing as well as expected is because of the lack of sunlight right now. Because we're looking at, I don't know if you can see right here, that's the color of the sky right now. The clouds are so thick, so dense, that the sunlight is just not coming through. I mean, it's not good for the plants. So I'm gonna go and check on the other garden, see what's going on. Cross my fingers that they're doing okay and they're not in a bathtub. My lavender, I'm worried about that, but we'll see. The juniper trees seem to be doing very well. That's good, because where we get what juniper means, we get gin. And there's another cough syrup, I don't want to say the name brand, but if I said such and such tastes bad but it works great, that's the original version of that cough syrup is juniper, white pine, and spruce, I believe. That's why it tastes crappy, but it works. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update on what's going on. Today is the 30th of June. Tomorrow is Canada Day. I might go down the road here and get some pictures of some fireworks. Maybe I'll post them for you too. Anyway, lots of Canadian flags up. Canada Day. Let's celebrate. Okay. I'm just going around a corner here. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you have any concerns about your garden, please let me know. I love to read everybody's comments, and nobody's commenting. Please comment, even if you just want to say hi, just so that I know that you're here. I like to get to know who's watching my videos. I want to build a little community and say hi to everybody, and maybe do some information sharing on gardening. And you'll notice the very last video that I posted was a card reading. My favorite deck is Akashic Tarot, and here, okay, it's Akashic Tarot, and I always like to punctuate it or validate it with Metatron. And they never let me down, those two decks, ever. So yeah. So I do some Akashic Tarot reading. I do Akashic journeys, meditative journeys. They're phenomenal. It takes me a day to prepare for it, and a day to recover from it, even though it's only a 2-hour journey. It's so incredible. The amount of energy that has passed between you and me is just absolutely incredible. And the visuals, I'll tell you. Actually, I was gonna stop the video here, but I'll tell you, the Akashic journeys. This has nothing to do with gardening, but whatever. The Akashic journeys that I take you on, I take you into a deep meditation, and then we will go through the Akashic field together. And it was a bit of a mystery. The very first time it happened to me, I was I was taking a class, and one of the other people in the class, we were just practicing. And or doing guided meditations. And then next thing you know, we're seeing the same things, and we're like, wow, this is incredible. So we took it a little farther, and I'm not sure what happened, but all of a sudden we came back and said, what was that? That was incredible. We couldn't even describe what we saw. I don't even have a recording of it, but we couldn't even describe the pure joy and healing, and it was euphoria, I guess you could say. We felt it was beautiful. We didn't go there specifically to do healing. We just wanted to do a guided meditation and see where we went. And that's where we went. We went to the Akashic field. And ever since then, I've been able to go in with other people. So, and it's absolutely amazing. It's spitting rain again. Spitting rain. Okay, July 1st weekend, community picnic. Can't wait. I love the community stuff. All right. Okay, so here's where I'm going to end it, and I will update you. Maybe I'll give you I'll take a couple pictures of the garden that I'm going to go and see right now. Let's see if it stops raining. Otherwise, I'm going to get soaked. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.